Good morning, my friends. Rich Lohman here with your woohooing thought of the day. Happy Saturday to you. Happy January 2nd. Excited to bring you another message today and just share some joy, share some love with you guys. So we've been plugging along at this thing called the 7 habits and just sharing thoughts around the 7 habits for a couple days now. And we're just going to continue to move into it. At first, we said be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first things first. Then we moved into interpersonal relationships and think win-win. Today, what I think is one of the hallmarks of all of relationships is seek first to understand, then be understood. Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Peter. Happy Family Zoom Day to you. What time is that? Can you post that down here? So I'm excited to talk about seek first to understand, then to be understood as a relational piece, an influence piece, because it still is mired deep into all of our goals, all of our personal accomplishments. We're not going to be able to accomplish our goals or anything we want in our lives if we don't first understand others and then seek to be understood second, because it takes people to accomplish goals. It takes support networks. It takes influencing others, maybe in sales or you name it. A business owner has to influence his people to achieve his vision or her vision. So I do think that this is got to become a daily interaction, daily habit for us to be successful in our goals for 2021. So the first quote that I pulled was from Ernest Hemingway, which was, when people talk, listen completely. Most people never listen. And that's from Ernest Hemingway. And then Dale Carnegie, to kind of build upon that, said, any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, but it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. So let's break that apart. Ernest Hemingway says most people never listen. And Dale Carnegie just basically, cheers to Dale Carnegie, called us all a bunch of fools, because he said any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain. And in 2020, there was a lot of complaining, there was a lot of criticism, and there was a lot of condemnation that came about in our world and our government and our social media, and how leaders handled things, and everybody judged them for it. So Dale Carnegie, prophetically was right way back when he said it. Any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, but it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. And you can't influence another human being if you first can't understand what perspective they're coming from. So I think this is a absolutely quintessential, paramount, absolutely, we have to get good at this habit to achieve our goals, because our goals aren't just individually ours. Our goals are something that is going to always involve other people. So my question to you all, and my thought of the day, is around, how do you seek to understand? How do you trigger yourself? How do you remember without consciously going there? Subconsciously, we subconsciously are formulating, and it's part of the brain. We're formulating a game plan of how we're going to respond. So how do you consciously check yourself? How do you consciously continue to stay in the moment, in the conversation with someone else? Yeah, just give us some tips, give us some of your hacks and tricks. But I do truly believe that most people are the fools that Dale Carnegie is talking about, that honestly just criticize, condemn, and complain, but don't seek to understand. It's a habit, it's a skill set, and it's something we need to develop. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 2 says, fools find no pleasure in understanding, but delight in airing their own opinions. There's that Bible. Always right. I love it. So we've been called fools by Proverbs, and we've been called fools by Dale Carnegie if we don't seek to understand. And I truly do think it's a lost skill and a lost art. We built more habits around airing ourselves out on social media, airing our thoughts out, our opinions out. So it's always us focused. My challenge to us today is to find a way to become others focused. Seek to learn about others, seek to ask others questions, seek to understand who is around us and how we can help them. Because again, Zig Ziglar said, help enough people get what they want, you will always get what you want. But we're going to have to develop the habits around it. I don't think we have good habits these days. So being honest, calling us out, including myself, and saying, let's go develop the good habit of understanding others. Good morning, Rochelle. Yes, lead yourself, Corey Diss. I agree with you. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning. Good morning. So glad you're up. So let's work on understanding others today, and let's make that a habit that carries out into tomorrow and the next day and the next day. I hope you guys have a great day, a happy Saturday, and I will see you guys soon.